Hello snowboarders of the internet, I'm your host TC and this is Top 5s, the only weekly top 5 show that you tune into to see what's going to make you go fast and turn left and right. And on this week's Top 5 we're going to be talking about the top 5 tips for when you go and enter a bank slalom. Number 5, sunglasses and hats. You're gonna wanna bring sunglasses and a bucket hat or some sort of just visored hat, just keep that sun off of you. You're gonna pretty much have hours in between your runs, depending on how this whole bank slalom is set up. But you're gonna want a hat to take off your goggles, your winter hat, just because it does get warm out there, especially when you're standing on top of a mountain, when you just have sun beating on you and snow all around. Number 4, cash or fresh flesh. Try to say that one 5 times fast. But you're gonna want either cash or some bear skin, because those side bets, you need to pay them off somehow. So either a little bit of cash for your friends or a little bit of fresh skin for a nice new ink tattoo with your losing place time on it, or one that just says straight up loser on it. That's always a fun one. Number 3, bring a good attitude. I know that doesn't seem like Angry Snowboarder-esque, but when it comes to this, you're definitely gonna wanna bring a good attitude. Say you miss your run. Go up there, just be nice to the guys that are running the event and just ask them, hey, can I go after everybody else finishes? They're gonna let you 9 times out of 10. If there isn't some sort of crazy circumstance, they're gonna let you take your run. If you go up there like an asshole saying, hey, I need to get up there now, I missed my run, but I'm gonna go next, they're not gonna let you do it. They're not gonna be friendly with you. You're gonna have the worst rest of the day because they will remember you out of all 400 competitors. They'll pick you out of a lineup and just say that guy's a dick and not let you run. So bring good attitude. It'll get you super far away. You might even make some friends to go snowboarding with out there. Don't hold your breath though. Number 2, bring your essentials. I'm talking beer, sunscreen, weed, cigarettes, whatever you like really. Just make sure you have enough to last you that whole day. It is gonna be a very long event. Probably starts around 8 or 9 in the morning, goes until the mountain closes. So you're gonna want pretty much everything you're gonna need all day up there, because you don't wanna have to leave and come back, because you could miss your run then, and then you got to be the nice guy that sits all the way at the end and waits. So bring those essentials on up there with you. Avoid some sunburn, that sort of thing. Honorable mentions. Remember, these are all good tips. They just weren't able to crack our top 5. Edges. Keep those edges sharp. Have a little bevel to them. It'll reduce drag and keep you going a little bit faster. Keep that base cold. You're gonna want to keep that board base down. Otherwise, if you keep it base up, you're gonna have the sun blasting it. It's gonna pull that wax right out. You go to take your run. First turn, all that wax is gone, and you're gonna be a little bit slower. Stay loose. Keep those legs real nice and loose. You're gonna be out there all day, so you're just gonna wanna stay loose, be limber. You don't wanna pull anything. You don't wanna just blow a quad out in the first turn and end up on a not so top 10. Remember, all great options, just weren't able to crack our top 5, but I still recommend doing them for your race. And the number 1 tip for when you enter a bank slalom is structure and wax. You're gonna wanna have a fresh structure that matches for the snow's temperature. If it's wet, have a really big, deep structure in there. If it's a drier, airier snow, have a little bit of a thinner structure on it. It'll allow that moisture to wick away a little bit better. And wax. Don't forget to wax after you put a fresh structure in. You're gonna wanna put 1 or even 2 layers of wax in there, because that structure is gonna pull that wax out. And the more you ride it, the more wax that's gonna get pulled out. So, structure and wax are gonna be your best friend in that bank slalom. Because if you're not first, you're last, and your daddy won't love you. This has been Top 5s, and I've been your host, TC. Do you agree with the list? Do you disagree with the list? Have you tried anything on the list? Are you gonna do anything on this list? Leave a comment down below. I do wanna know what you guys have to think. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe, click that bell, turn on those notifications so you don't miss any other Top 5s we have coming out. Also, if you want to support us further, head on over to Angry Snowboarder VIP. Sure, I could explain it here, but we have a great video over there getting into it really in depth. And as always, guys, I'm TC. I'll see you out on that race.